This is your morning in 8 minutes. Today marks 3 years since the deadly bombing at the Kabul airport.
A suicide bomber killed 13 U.S. service members during evacuation efforts as the U.S. pulled out of Afghanistan. One of those men killed in the bombing, Coreyton native and Gibbs High School graduate, Staff Sergeant Ryan Canals. East Tennesseans continue to remember and honor Canals to this day. This includes the pedestrian bridge at Gibbs in his honor and a UT scholarship to help veterans who return home. Coming up on the CW Knoxville, we're taking a more in-depth look at his legacy and how East Tennessee remembers its fallen. We've got a sad story for you this morning. An East Tennessee judge is dead after a crash in Jefferson County. The
Tennessee Highway Patrol says it happened early Sunday morning near Mountain Vista Trail. The crash report says 4th Judicial District Court Judge Dwayne Sloan was walking along East Highway 2570 when he was hit by a car. He was elected to the court in 1998 and served the Cock, Granger, Jefferson, and Sevier counties. In 2016, he was awarded for co-founding the local drug recovery court and helping bring awareness to children born addicted to drugs. The counties he worked in saw the number of babies with addiction decrease. Judge Sloan was 61 years old.
This morning, the Tennessee Highway Patrol is investigating a separate incident also in Jefferson County. Officials say a tractor-trailer hit and killed a man on I-40 in Jefferson County early yesterday morning.
It happened on I-40 near the Deep Springs Road exit just before 1 a.m. According to THP, the truck hit Tony Lee Ford as he was crossing the road. THP says the truck could not brake in time. The driver of the tractor-trailer was not hurt and is not facing charges this morning.
Well, happening today, Knoxville Area Transit is launching its new CAT reimagined bus routes. To get you excited about it, riders get free rides for the first 2 weeks. That starts today, goes until September 8th. CAT says some of the things you can expect to see are more consistent service 7 days a week and more buses in general more often. You can also plan your trip ahead of time through the Transit app. We've got the details in the As Seen On section of your WVLT News app. And also happening today, American Medical Response will present a performance report at the Knox County Commission meeting.
You'll remember AMR's been struggling to meet Knox County's needs. Just last week, we found out for the first time since the commission renewed their contract, AMR was above 90% responding to the most serious calls in Knox County. The company says that's due to new response practices and the more than 60 new employees hired since February. AMR officials say long waits at ERs continue to be a challenge. We'll let you know what the latest update means for your safety. And some relief could be on the way for renters here in the volunteer state.
The Justice Department is launching an antitrust lawsuit on realPage. That's a company that sells rental property management software. The Department of Justice says realPage's software runs a monopoly on rental management software. It's used in managing 3 million rental units across the U.S., most of which are in the southern states, including Tennessee. The DOJ alleges the Dallas-based firm is engaged in price fixing to maximize the amount landlords can get from renters. In a statement, realPage says the Justice Department's claims are, quote, devoid of merit and will do nothing to make housing more affordable.
And as you pack your kids' lunch today, if it includes apple juice, listen up. This morning, Walmart recalling nearly 10,000 cases of apple juice because they may contain dangerous levels of arsenic. The contaminated juice was the Great Value brand, sold in 25 states, including here in East Tennessee. It's got a Best By date of December 28th. Fortunately, no one's reported to be sick. If you have this apple juice, throw it away. And a Tennessee astronaut stuck in space for 80 days now after issues with the Boeing Starliner.
We've been following this story closely, and now we're learning he's going to be up there for another 6 months. Barry Butch Wilmore and Sonny Williams were only supposed to be in space for 8 days, but now NASA says it's going to be 8 months until they're home. The Starliner vehicle suffered setbacks with helium leaks and thrusters that abruptly stopped working on the initial leg of its first crewed test flight. Our Sam Luther spoke with Wilmore's family earlier this month. They tell us they were hoping he could come home before the end of the year, but figured he wouldn't return to Earth until 2025. They say they're at peace knowing he enjoys his work and is doing what he can to stay safe. They speak with him regularly.
And you can expect more delays on the spur this week. Temporary single-lane closures along the north and southbound spur start this morning and run through Thursday. You can expect slowdowns from 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. about to get started. They say you should slow down, drive with extra caution, give yourself a little more time. And let's check in on our roads across East Tennessee, how things are moving with that morning commute with Olivia Calfee.
Yeah, that time now is 6:55. Keeping an eye on your first alert traffic. Here's a live look. I-40 at Paper Mill Drive this morning. Not seeing too many issues out there. Here's another look. I-40 at I-275. If you're a little bit closer to downtown this morning, another look. I-640 at Western Avenue. So far, looking great. We typically start to see traffic slow down right there a little bit later in the morning. So if you're headed in that direction right now, you're not going to have any problems.
6:55, starting your Monday, your week off, at least mild for now, but there are some areas of visibility issues that could impact that morning commute. Obviously, Olivia's keeping an eye on the actual road conditions. I'm seeing these areas of fog at the Tennessee-Kentucky line, a little hazy across northeast Tennessee, and visibility's gone a little up and down in Knox County at times so far this morning. So that'd be the only thing to really slow you down. Otherwise, I say hurry up and get outside. You can see it's a little hazy right here from the Ober Mountain camera, looking across the Smokies, looking a little smoky, but temperature-wise, at least we're closer to normal. 66 in Knoxville, 63 Sevierville, even 61 La Follette, better 58 Jamestown. Just that hint of where that humidity is still a little lower. Unfortunately, the heat and the humidity is what starts to climb today. So we'll warm to 67 at 8, 75 at 10, low 80s already at noon. Again, feeling a couple of degrees warmer. And today we're climbing to 92. So we're turning that heat up a little bit. A lot of sun, a beautiful start to the week. A lot of heat, especially in this first half of the first alert 8-day planner, since we have more mid-90s midweek. Stray rain and storms just starting to reach over the mountains on Thursday, and then I am tracking rain and storms at times Friday and Saturday. So that timeline is coming up for you starting at 7 on the CW.
It's nice to have that power T on there.
I do like that.
It's been a while. Heather, thank you very much. Headed over to WBXX, the CW Knoxville. We hope you have a lovely Monday.